Saul, the first king of Israel. Dear friends, didn't we see that Israel did not understand the perfect will of God and became stubborn for a king? In today's story, we will see who that king was and how he reigned. According to God's commandments, Samuel accepted their request and had sent them back to their homes. At that time, in the tribe of Benjamin, there was a man of standing named Kish. He sent his son with a servant to search for his donkeys which were lost. And they traveled and reached the district of Zuph where Samuel was. When they reached there, Saul said to his servant, "Come, let's go back, or my father will stop thinking about the donkeys and start worrying about us." But the servant replied, "Look, in this town there is a man of God. He is highly respected and everything he says comes true. Let's go there now. Perhaps he will tell us what way to take." Saul agreed to that, and both of them went to the town. But the day before Saul came, the Lord had revealed this to Samuel. God told Samuel to anoint him as king over Israel. When Samuel caught sight of Saul, the Lord said to him, "This is the man I spoke to you about. He will govern my people Israel." We have seen God speak face to face with Moses, and long before that, Abraham argued with God. Here too, God speaks so lovingly and clearly to Samuel. God, who said that He will be with us till the end of the ages, is indeed with us. Have you imagined God, who created the universe and us, being with us and talking to us like He did with Samuel and Moses? That would be very thrilling, right? Let's come back to the story and see where Saul reached. Saul approached Samuel at the gateway and asked him for Samuel. Samuel was getting ready to go to the high place. Samuel told Saul that he is the one he's looking for and invited him to come to the feast at the high place. They accepted the invitation and went to the high place. After the feast, they came down from the high place to the town. Samuel talked with Saul on the roof of his house. They stayed there for the night and arose at daybreak the next morning, and they both went out. As they were going down to the edge of the town, Samuel took a flask of oil and poured it on Saul's head, and anointed him king of Israel, and he departed. God changed Saul's heart. Then Saul and his servant traveled back to his house at Gibeah. Samuel summoned all the people of Israel to the Lord at Mizpah. To reveal the king they asked for publicly, Samuel made them stand tribe by tribe and clan by clan. Samuel cast lots, and the tribe of Benjamin was chosen. Then he brought forward the tribe of Benjamin clan by clan. Finally, Saul son of Kish was chosen. But when they looked for him, he was not found. Even though Saul knew that the Lord would fall for him, he had not gotten over his fear yet. So he hid himself among the baggage. They ran and brought him out, and as he stood among the people, he was a head taller than any of the others. The people accepted Saul as their king. Samuel explained to the people the regulations of the kingship. He wrote it down on a scroll and deposited it before the Lord. Then Samuel dismissed the people, each to his own home. Saul also went to his home in Gibeah. Then Nahash the Ammonite went up and besieged Jabesh-Gilead. Don't you remember the Jebusites who lived in Jabesh? They are one of the people who lived in Canaan before Israel possessed it. Many tribes of Israel had sustained them rather than destroy them. That is why, when Nahash came to attack them, the people of Jabesh sent messengers all over Israel asking for help. The messengers came to Gibeah of Saul and reported these terms to the people. When Saul heard this, he sent messengers throughout Israel and mustered them for battle. Altogether they numbered 330,000 men. The next day Saul separated his men into 3 divisions. During the last watch of the night, they broke into the Ammonite camp and slaughtered them till the heat of the day. Thus Saul succeeded in his first battle, which was against the Ammonites. Then Samuel summoned the people to Gilgal. There they reaffirmed the kingship. There they sacrificed peace offerings before the Lord. and Saul and all the Israelites held a great celebration. Then Samuel once again reminded them of how God delivered them from Egypt through Moses and Aaron, and also how they forsook God and served other gods and provoked the Lord to anger. And now they asked for a king, even though the Lord their God was their king. And they added to all their other sins this evil. Yet Samuel encouraged them not to sin any more, and to consider the great things the Lord has done for them, and not forsake him but serve him with all their heart. But if they persist in doing evil, Samuel warned them that both they and their king will be swept away. Saul was 30 years old when he became king. They asked for a king to fight their battles, right? Now it was time for Saul's second battle. We will see who came to fight Israel this time and how it affected his throne in the next story. God bless you.